Hello, hello. Welcome in. This is my very first vertical live stream on YouTube. So it's a little bit experimental. We're just going to see how we go, really. Welcome in. We're doing some Supermarket Simulator. Hopefully everything's going to run nice and smoothly. This is a game that I have been playing quite a lot of, actually. I've been playing it over on Twitch. I've been multi-streaming to YouTube in landscape mode, and we've been playing a lot of this over on TikTok as well. I can't get enough of it, actually. It's right up my alley. It scratches all of my simulator itches. And our little supermarket is coming along beautifully. We are on level 27. Just going to make sure that we are absolutely running as we're supposed to be. Beautiful. It's always a first time for everything. Whenever you go over to a new platform, you always wait. You're waiting for something to catch you out a little bit. Now, I'm hoping that's not coming through twice. My microphone, I hope. No, we should be good. No, sorry about that. I think we're good. Just checking, we're fine. Okay, so this is my little supermarket. We are level 27. I'm right on the edge of level 28. I cannot get a third cashier until I'm level 30. So we have two for the time being. This is Jimmy and this is Timmy. Out the front we have two restockers. We have Dimmy and Dimmy the second. I couldn't come up with another name ending in Immy. We have a third cashier name already organised. We're going to call them Simmy, so we can't overdo it. So let's have a little look about what we actually need before we open for the day. We've got some brown sugar. We've got some pasta. Brown sugar pasta, cereal and bread, I think, might be a good place to start. Brown sugar pasta, cereal and bread. We'll get a little order going. Let's see how we go here. Brown sugar, pasta. So I have a really good little system going with my storage room at the moment. With the restockers, that is a new update. That has only happened within the last week or so. Previously, you had to do all of the restocking yourself. Now that we have restockers, they take things from the storage room and they bring them to the shelf in the store. So it saves you a little bit of back and forth. You do need to make sure that you've got things ready to go in the stock room. They don't take things from the curb. You still have to do all of that on your own. I'd like to see them bring in a trolley system at the very least, where we could at least take a trolley out the front and grab all of the boxes and bring them in. That would be nice. Because there's a lot of back and forth at the moment. I think I might have doubled up on one of my cereal slots there. So we might just move this here and move that there. I've got quite a lot of product lines now. So it's getting to the point where we're really filling up this stock room. And I might need to look at doing another upgrade soon. It is expensive though. It's really expensive every time you do an upgrade just to get the space, and then you have to buy the racks as well. So the racks don't come with the room. They're about $200 each, so it gets a little bit expensive. Now let's just have a little look around and see what we need to do with the fridges. I think we need some more water. Water and whatever that is there. What is that? I don't know what I had stocked there. It almost looks like, I wonder if that's a small sushi packet. Or it could be steak, actually. It could be veal. I think it's steak. We'll get some steak and salmon. Soda. Water. Steak, salmon, soda, water, and maybe some cheese as well. I should be able to afford all of those items. Steak. Salmon, soda, but I want the lemonade, and I want the regular water as well. It gets really expensive when you're buying the seafood and the meat. It's like $1,000 before you even blink. It's a wild scene. Now, where am I keeping my water? I've just started reorganizing this area because it's getting a little bit crowded. I think I might start a new area for bottled water and milk because it's sort of its own thing. So I might start using this shelf here for those items. I should have a place for the regular soda. I think that's on the back wall somewhere. Yeah, it's up the top. Nice. A bit of salmon. Put the salmon in the middle. Oh, I've got the water on the other side. I think I did that by accident. I think I was meaning to do the other side, actually. But I passed it through the rats. Now, the salmon... I think I was going to do that in the middle as well, actually. I think we'll do all of the frozen... Yeah, let's organize that better. This will be all of the frozen stuff, and then we'll do milk and water there. And let's move that. I don't know why I've got that there. I must have run out of room. Nice. Right, and the steak. I might actually just restock that myself, because there's nothing there. Let's get that in, and then we can get the shop open. And we're good, because they can take care of the rest of the restocking for me. Beautiful. Get her open. So I have $710. I don't really know what my next goal should be. I'm half tempted to, I think I might keep expanding my existing items to bring them across so that there's like a double shelf for them. And then they're not going to run out so quickly. So I've left a couple of spare shelves on these ones for a reason. That is so that when we do our next product line updates, I'll actually have somewhere to put things. And I'm kind of working on an aisle system. So as we make the store larger, I'm sort of thinking we can start as we mean to go on and just follow it down in a nice straight line. And we're going to have this one over the side. I'd like this one to be where all of the refrigerators and the freezers go. So I have a plan. Now let's get some more toilet paper as well. And then I might just see how things are selling today. And then I'll make a decision on what lines I should expand based on what I've already got. That'd be good, because I don't want to be in a situation where I'm going backwards and forwards restocking things flat out because they're just flying off the shelf too fast. It's annoying. Be less annoying when there's a better system for bringing the boxes in, because your restockers will not bring anything in from the curb themselves. They'll have to do that. They don't like getting their hands dirty. Alright, so I do have a double up of coffee at the moment, but that's fine. I've been moving things around. I'm not too worried about that. I might actually move the confectionery over a little bit. If I move the coffee... You do have to do it quick though, because now that there's restockers, you have to be real quick with taking the label off. Otherwise they restock it while you're moving things, and that box is the wrong size. So, we are going to get a box of coffee, and I think I will keep a couple of spares, so I've got some options here. Because the game doesn't let you take things off of the shelf unless you're putting it into a box. You can't just grab it and put it in anything else. So, let's just fill this up. I might even be able to fully fill it. Oh, I can't. That's all right. We'll put this one in... I've got a little space for this pink coffee somewhere. Where did I put it? Up there? Over there. All right, we'll get one of these ones. We'll get one of the regular coffee ones. I'll just leave this on the curb. We'll hope that nobody steals it while I'm using it. Alright, so we'll fill this up. And then let's just take those off real quick, but take the label off before old Dimmy comes to restock it. Ruin my whole plan. Get away from it! Get away from it. Unbelievable. Hello, Rose. Welcome in. I had an interesting day today. It was very Monday. It was a very Monday kind of Monday. I felt tired. I didn't really want to do it, and it went by. That was kind of the vibe of the day. How was your Monday? I hope it was better. It wasn't a terrible day. It was just very uneventful, mildly irritating kind of Monday. But I think Mondays tend to be that way, don't they? For some reason. Even when I've got the day off, even when I'm on holidays, I don't really like Mondays very much. There's like a vibe attached to them. Right, good. So, that leaves me with a spare shelf. I'm going to move that milk as well. So the idea here is we get candy, chocolate, and cake, and we expand. So we'll get candy, get 2 of them, because we can put it in the stock room as well. And we'll get that white packet cake. Then the tea. We're going to have to move the tea though. Where am I going to put it? Maybe I'll put the tea next to the... Put the tea next to the spreads, because there's nothing going on there at the moment. Oh, you spent $60 for the doctor to tell you you have a cold. I'm so sorry. Don't you hate that though? It almost, in the past, it's actually put me off going to the doctor. Because it's like, if you're not going to give me anything for it, what's the point? Like, if it's just a cold, they just tell you to rest and drink water, don't they? So you have to make the appointment, wait for it, pay a lot of money now as well, to find out that you just needed to rest. Like, well, I could have just rested and not gone to the doctor, you know? That's the trouble. But if you have a job where you have to, like, if you're not feeling well and you have a job where you need to go get a sick certificate, that's so annoying. Because you kind of have to prove that you were actually sick. How dare they? Now we're going to put candy on the top shelf. I hope you start feeling better soon, though. That's not a fun time. I feel like there's a lot of people getting sick at the moment. I'm not sure where you're from, but I'm in Australia, and we're in autumn, but we're going to be moving into that flu season soon, where you feel like everyone is sick around you all the time. We're going to put our chocolate over. I had a little spot for the chocolate. Where was it? Up there. Nice. Very good. And I think I have some candy in there as well. I do. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that milk that I moved, though. I might move it here. We might have milk and we might have tea. So let's get some boxed milk. I might also get a tea box because we might need to muck around with the arranging of it just a little bit. Just a wee bit. So let's start preparing. If I'm going to put... Yeah, I'll put tea down here. It doesn't really sell that fast. The tea is kind of a slow seller, but the milk sells really quickly. I'm going to take this off real quick, and then don't let what's-his-neck come and restock it while I'm still busy with it. Get away from it! Okay, good. So, the tea is good to go. We will get 3... I might even get 3 boxes of milk to stock that. It always sells really quick. Some weird little bug flying across my face. I love how they wait until you go live. Like, I've been sitting in here working most of the day today. As soon as you press the go live button, all the bugs are like, yeah. Let's attack Strimmer's face. Now, we're going to go milk. We don't have to set the prices on these because these are existing product lines. All we're doing is shuffling them around. Yeah, good call. Get good call going for extra because I feel like people are buying them flat out and I keep running out. Let's try and get another order in real quick before 9 o'clock because once it's 9 o'clock, you can't order anything new and it's very annoying. Oh, Melbourne and the hot, cold, hot weather. Yeah, I know. Yeah, now that I know you're in Australia, I know what you mean. It has been a wild time. And it's been, like, summer is officially over. But then last week, we had this insane heat wave, which I think you probably ended up with as well, actually. It was so hot. It was, like, over 40 for nearly 5 days straight. And I was getting beside myself with it. Just feeling like I couldn't sleep. It's just so unnatural. We're having all this heat, and then it's going to be like changing the clocks back soon. It's so weird. Now that worked an absolute treat. The Parmesan cheese has sold out. We want Parmesan and mozzarella. We want the 8-pack eggs and the regular cheese as well. Let's get that done. So we'll go cheese, mozzarella, Parmesan. Oh, mimolette too. And what else do I want? What did I say I wanted? Eggs. 8-pack eggs. We have to order it tomorrow. So how did you find the live, Rose? Have you been in another one of my YouTube lives, or have you come over from Twitch or TikTok? Very interesting. This is my very first YouTube vertical live. I have not done one of these before in this format. So I've been multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch for some time. Well, I say some time, a few months. And I do this style mobile stream on TikTok regularly, but I've never done one over here. So, bit of an experiment. And I thought I might start dabbling in it a little bit with everything that's going on at the moment with US viewers and TikTok. I thought, well, if US viewers end up losing access to TikTok, and they used it quite a lot for this style of stream, it'll be a place where people can go to watch streamers. Alright, we're going to get those. I think we can probably end the day. I think all the customers are gone, so we'll end the day. Lovely. So I made $872 profit. The sliced bread has had a price change. So we're going to bring that down to $3.30. Let's turn the lights on. I've become really accustomed to having the lights on all day. I quite like that. We'll do my order that I had all loaded up. And then let's see what I might like to do next. Maybe I'll get a new product pack. What do we have here? Oh, my bills as well. I always forget to pay them. So my next product license, they're getting really expensive, actually. The next product license is $2,800, and it's a weird little mixture of food. It's crab sticks and hot sauce, ice cream, ketchup, like a mixture of shelf and fridge. But I think that's what we'll do next. So I think get through one more day. We should make plenty of money, and then we'll go for that product pack, and I'll fill in some of the gaps that I've got on the shelves and in the fridge. Now, where am I keeping the cheese? I think the cheese is at the back, isn't it? Maybe not. I think it's at the front, actually. There we go. I've got too many products now. I can't keep up with it. It's wild. Now, we've got a little bit of that on the shelf. If it's on the shelf already, you can put it away, and Dimmy and Dimmy the Second will take care of it for me. I want them to do something because I'm paying them $100 a day each. They need to be doing something. I can't just be running around doing everything. How very dare. Right, so the pasta will go here. We will put our eggs. Is that a 12 pack? No, that's the 8 pack. I might do the eggs actually because that's completely out. I want those to go there. Excellent. And we could probably open, actually. Let's get it open. I want people coming in spending their hard-earned while we do a little bit of a top-up. Just keep everything moving. Lovely. Now we've got some Parmesan cheese. You know what I might do as well? I think it's at the point where I could just about put a third register in and just jump on it when needed in preparation for getting our third cashier, because we have to do something like 900 checkouts before we can get that third cashier. So that would speed things up a bit because Jimmy and Timmy are so slow. It's ridiculous. Right, now what's this one? Oh, that's the cereal. I'll just do that as well. That's alright. We'll do the cereal. Nice. Now, is there anything else that I should look at expanding out, though? Maybe not for the time being. I've got flour in 2 places, but that's okay. We can move that around once we've got some more products. I'm not too worried about that. I think we'll get a little bit more pasta and rice. Pasta, rice, cereal, and potatoes, I reckon. Pasta, rice, cereal, potatoes. We'll go... I don't need the honeybee. I don't think anyone's buying that, actually. I think we'll get the other 2. We'll get some of these. Nice. Oh, let's get a register as well. Let's just do it. Let's go for it. I'm going to have to get one anyway. So I want the regular... I don't want the mirrored one. You can get 2 different styles. So you could have them kind of facing each other. But we're just going to get one that matches these. And we're going to turn it around like that. We just need it to not get in the way of anything, though. I'll just need to straighten it up a little bit. Actually, I think that's probably fine. So what will happen now? Now that that's there... Oh, the tuna's run out. People will come and ring the bell. They'll come and ring the bell even though the other 2 counters have got someone available on them. I don't know why it happens that way, but they will. So that's okay. Now that I've got a couple of restockers, I don't have to worry quite so much about... having to do so many things at once. Hello, Toothless. Welcome in. How you doing? What's going on? Alright. We haven't done any register work for a while. I've been too busy organising the supermarket. Let's go. Gives me the perfect change as well. I love that. Pizza's run out. We need to get ourselves some pizza. We're going to do 10 cents. Let's get some pizza from the store as well. I don't mind leaving the customers waiting a little bit of time. I don't think I've ever left them waiting so long that anything has happened. I don't even know if they do leave, actually. So, the tuna. I think I've got that in the front. I might just restock that myself, actually. Where have I been keeping it? I don't even know. Oh, down the bottom. Down the bottom. Let's just do that. Then we'll serve the customers. Then let's try and get the pizza out so that we've got stuff on the shelf to buy. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, big shop. Let's go. Perfect change. Love to see it. We want some chicken as well. I thought that I would have had some chicken in the stockroom, though. I think Dimmy and Dimmy the Second are just falling behind schedule a little bit here. I'm going to have to get them to get a little bit of hustle about them, I think. Busy day. Oh my god, you get so many pizzas in a box. You don't really need that much of it. You get heaps of them. So we'll put these straight in the stock room, and then we'll let the stockers take care of that for me. Keep an eye on stuff. Order things as it's getting low. And then we are all over this thing. Alright. I think I've been on the computer too long today. I've got computer eye. My day job is in front of the computer. All of my content uses the computer. And then when you take a break to chill, you end up looking at a screen. You're either like watching something on TV or playing a game or whatever. I feel like I've had too much screen time today. Right, so someone is at my counter. We're not getting too overrun though. I feel like we're handling it pretty well. We're going to make more money doing it this way, I think. I feel like when you jump on the register, it just gets more... I think more customers come in. It feels that way. Whenever I go on the register, I feel like we're making a little bit more money. The green tea has run out as well. I don't know when we ran out of that. I feel like I haven't bought that for ages. Nobody buys it. That's $250 a case for green tea. That's wild. That is wild. Alright, we've got to bring this stuff in, otherwise they're going to run out of stuff to do. Now the pizza, we have got a frozen section at the back. We'll stick that up the top. Thank goodness there's labels now. I was using the stockroom before the labels came, and it was so difficult to know where anything was because you couldn't see what was in any of the boxes above eye level. It was making it really difficult. 65 cents. Lovely. The chicken has run out as well. So we'll get some chicken. I feel like I needed to order something else, but maybe not. We'll get 3 of those. I actually think I might get a freezer that is just for chicken. I feel like we're selling loads of it. Might just stock a bit of it myself, actually, while I'm here. It's only a half freezer at the moment, but I think we could use a full freezer for the chicken, because it only holds 4. And it's kind of annoying having it in the stock room, because it's such a big box. You can't have multiple boxes of it on one rack. So it's kind of annoying in that way. Elbow pasta will serve our customers. Got a nice little synthwave list playing. I like 80s synthwave for this game because I feel like it's exactly the vibe of a supermarket. Bit of 80s music. I feel like there's always 80s music when you go to the supermarket. Oh, big shop. Let's go. That would have taken Jimmy all day. 85 cents. Lovely. Let's keep bringing things in. When they bring shoplifters in, which they are going to be doing, I hope they're not going to have it so people can steal off the street. I feel like they're going to have to bring some kind of loading bay in so that there's a safe place to put the stuff you've just bought. Oh, we'll put the green tea here. I'm not really using that shelf anyway, and I don't really want 2 shelves of that that burgundy cake because I feel like no one buys it. It mustn't be very good. Doesn't look very exciting, I have to say. It looks a bit dry. Looks like a dry cake. Now, we've got no change. Might need to get some more flowers soon, and I might actually move it around and condense it a little bit as well. Have I got any boxes left outside? One. Tuna. Tuna. I feel like I might have that in 2 places, you know. Might have to have a look at that. Flour and... What else was I going to get? I was going to get something else. Flour and something else. I can't order it yet anyway, because it's after 9. Oh, maybe milk. Milk would be good. We could also check the cleaning supplies. The latest update also lets you use the keypad for the little merchant thing as well, but I thought that would be really, really good. I got excited for that. I was like, that's going to save me heaps of time. As it happens, I don't really feel like it does save a lot of time, because you kind of have to click back to it to activate the keyboard, and then you're clicking back to use the mouse. So I don't really think it's as much of a time saver as I thought it would be. We're going to get some shampoo, some soap, and some toilet paper as well. So... Oh wait, that's as much as I can get. So we'll get that in the morning. We'll get some toilet paper as well. We should have had a pretty good day. $1,200 profit. Not bad. The farine flour needs a price adjustment as well. I think I might like to condense that down. I might do that before we open the shop, actually. I feel like that was really expensive flour. That was like $7.50 a packet. Toilet paper. Need a lot of that. I've got like a double shelf for it because I get sick of restocking it. Anything that takes up a lot of room on a shelf is an annoying thing to keep restocking, and it's an annoying thing to have in the storage room as well. Let's go top this up, and then I'm going to use the box to move the other flour around. So we're going to put this across the whole shelf. We'll take this off, and we'll be real quick about taking the label off, otherwise they'll be straight onto me. Nice. Perfect. That's going to make some extra space that I don't quite know what I'm going to use it for yet, but we'll work it out because we'll get another product pack soon. Put that there. Actually, I don't know if that was there. That's not the right place for that. I think I had it over here. Yoink. Toilet roll over there. I'm really looking forward to them bringing in a computerized inventory system. That would be amazing. I think it's going to be really necessary. Once you've got what is a regular-sized supermarket, I think it'll be really hard to do this. Like what we're doing right now is going to be kind of unmanageable. So they kind of need to build something into the game that lets you, you know, scale up a little bit. Orange juice at the bottom. Flour as well. Oh, let's move that flour that I was talking about before. No, don't fill it. I want to fill it. Oh, I wanted to fill it. Damn it. Okay, that ruined my little plan. The audacity. That's fine. We can fix that later. We can fix that later. It's a little bit harder. You have to be really on your game if you want to move your store around. Once you've got a couple of restockers, because as soon as something gets a little bit empty, they're onto it trying to fill it up. Which is fine until you want to move things around. Orange juice there. We've got some red packet flour, which I'm going to put there. Shampoo. I've expanded all of the cleaning items recently because they sell really well. If you have your cleaning items on only one shelf each, you're forever restocking it. It's really annoying. So since I've had it on a double shelf, it's been working very well. Alright. Now, let's open. I wasn't going to open, but I think I will open now because I can't move the flour anyway. So how about we wait until some customers buy some of that blue flour. Let's get some soda. Soda. I'm going to let that fridge go empty because I don't actually want to keep... I don't want to keep water in it. I want to put new products in that. That was just to get rid of some water. So I'll keep that empty. I know, they're too efficient. I know. We've got Timmy and Jimmy on the register who aren't efficient enough. And then we've got Dimmy and Dimmy who are too bloody efficient. We can't win. You cannot win. We need some sushi and we need some soda and juice. Sushi, soda, juice, potato, then open. So expensive buying this though. It's crazy. Apple juice we need, not orange. Right, so we've got $2,300. We might need to wait till the end of... Whoa! The end of today. Until we buy our next product pack, you know? I was going to do it today, but I think I've changed my mind. We've got some more apple juice as well. Put that here. That's another really good thing about having the labels as well. Not only can you see where things are, it was very annoying when you were buying things. It was really easy to like overbuy before, thinking that you don't have stuff. Because you had no restockers at the time either. So you had to really pay attention to everything and manually remember everything. It was a lot. Alright, so this one, I think... With the sushi, it's really hard to see what's on the label. There's two of them. There's a large one and a small one, but the label looks really similar. It'd be kind of nice if you could press a button to zoom in. Like when you're at the shelf, if you could zoom in on the label for these kinds of products where they look really similar from a distance, that would be amazing. And then we have more of it. Tons of it. Okay, good. Very good. So, I want to keep an eye on that blue flower. I might take it off the shelf, otherwise they're going to keep restocking it automatically, and I don't really want them to. So let's just take the box. If I take the box into the supermarket and I place it on the floor, they won't touch it then. They'll only do it if it's on the storage rack. That's the only bit of control that you really have over them. You can't turn them off or anything like that. You can't be like, hey, can you not restock for 5 minutes? Some powdered sugar. Actually, all the sugar. All the sugar, and I think more milk as well. It's kind of getting to the point where we need to start looking at getting, like, 3 boxes of things at a time. It's like, it's selling quick enough. Hello, Jake. Oh, you're from Tic Tac. You're from Tic Tac. Welcome. Lovely to see your face over here. You worked it out. This is my very, very first YouTube vertical stream. I have never done one in this format on here before, so it's a little bit different. I had to set up OBS to be optimized for this kind of stream, whereas TikTok's got their own software, so I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but you know what? It's been pretty smooth sailing. I'm quite happy. Quite happy with how it's all come together. How has your Monday been? I, for one, am glad that it's done. It was a very Monday, you know? Now I want to put that on the bottom. And we'll get the milk stocked up a touch as well. Lovely. Looking good. Now, I have $2,400. Not quite enough for doing a product pack. I find that when the store gets really, really busy, it gets slightly laggy. Ever so slightly. It's like there's that much going on that the game starts to kind of freak out a little bit. The veal has run out. We need to get veal. Need to get veal. So we'll go $20.75 and we'll buy some veal. Can't tell if it's live. It's live. It's live. Hello, hello, Jake. It is 9:34 p.m. and it is live. I would hold up a copy of today's newspaper to prove it, but nobody reads the newspaper anymore, and I haven't read a newspaper in about 69 years, so you'll have to take my word for it. Now, veal. Veal in the fridge. I think it goes here. I thought it was like... I thought they were lamb chops or something. I didn't realise it was veal. when I was looking at it earlier. Costs a fortune. Costs a fortune. Something happened. It made a sound, but I couldn't see what it was. I think it might have been a subscription. Welcome in. Thank you. We're going to put a... Where am I going to put these? They're supposed to go here, but I don't know if I've ever put veal on there before. Did a little notification come up on the stream there? I reckon I might have layered it a bit weird, you know. This is my first one. Let me just tinker with that just a sec. The alerts are supposed to go above everything, and I reckon I might have had it layered slightly wrong, so I've just fixed that. If you've subscribed or anything like that, it's supposed to pop up with a cool little graphic as well. First time using, yes, I do realize that it's a very different experience to TikTok. I feel like if you have not traditionally used YouTube for streams, it feels weird. So if you've come from Twitch or TikTok, YouTube feels like a really stripped back version. A totally different vibe. But I thought, well, I'm going to start dipping a toe in with YouTube, with what's going on with TikTok and the US right now. So that, I mean, I'm already on YouTube. I use it for other things, but I've never done this style of stream on here until tonight. We'll go 570. But I think I'll start doing them on the regular. I know, it's our first time, both of us at the same time. Isn't that nice? It's fine. Oh, we'll get some eggs. We'll get some eggs. Oh, you subbed. Yeah. It will now. It will now. If anything else happens, I realized what I did there. Actually, just let me fix this for a second. I've got like a little overlay, and I layered it wrong. It's supposed to go above everything. But now, thank you for making me realize that I layered it wrong. Okay. Now, I've got a third little checkout that I am working here. Because I don't have to do quite so much restocking, it's letting me get through the customers a little bit faster. It's good. We've run out of rice. We need rice. We need milk as well. Rice and milk, and also something else. That's a good sentence, isn't it? Rice and milk and potato and toilet paper, I reckon. So we'll go rice. We'll get 2 of them. Milk, potato, toilet paper. Lovely. So yeah, hopefully over time, hopefully I can build up the YouTube vertical lives into something. TikTok started very slow as well. It's a bit funny actually when you go onto a new platform. It almost feels like you've never streamed before, even if you've streamed for, you know, 3 or 4 years, which I have. As soon as you try a different platform, it's like you've gone to a party where you don't know anybody. It's a strange feeling. And TikTok felt very much like that at the beginning as well. But then now it just feels like home. Love it now. Right. So, I don't need to be buying any more toilet paper. I actually forgot that I've got a little bit of it on the floor. So the restockers won't actually touch it when it's on the floor. And that's how I wanted it, because I'm about to move it. We've run out of Chocky Pick cereal as well. I feel like we're running out of a lot of things at the same time. We're too busy. Chocky Pick cereal, cheese as well. Let's just get a little order ready. I'll get 3 of them. We'll get the regular cheese. We'll get 3 of those. Was there something else that ran out? I feel like I saw somebody running around saying something else had run out as well. Let's have a look. That's full. Let's just put these here as a reminder for me to stop buying toilet paper. I'm stocking up like it's COVID again. Not that I hoarded toilet paper. I bought a normal amount of toilet paper during the pandemic, just to be clear. But I think we all felt like if you were lucky enough to actually score a packet of toilet paper, you bought 2. That happens quite a lot, actually. That's the thing with streaming and making content now. You really do need to be in multiple places. You really should be in multiple places because you don't have any control over what any of these platforms decide to do. So perfect example is what's going on with TikTok right now. If all of a sudden you lose all of your US viewers, there's nothing you can do about that. The only thing you can do is to spread your eggs across many baskets. But what you don't realize until you start is that for the most part, you're building a separate audience on every single platform you're on. So your Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, the whole bit tends to have a different audience on every single one, even though there's people that watch you every single stream on a particular platform. Is no guarantee that they will cross over to any other platform that you go on. It's a funny thing about it. It's a really small percentage of people that actually will cross over and watch on another platform. So that's why it's always so nice to see when somebody does do it. It's like, oh, hi. It's like running into someone you know in a place you never thought you'd see them, you know? All right, so now I want to move this flower. I don't want this here, but I don't want you filling it up. So I want him to go away. Yeah, stay diversified. That's right, because they all do their own thing ultimately. It's not like there's any consultation with content creators typically. So if you're doing this and taking it half seriously, you do need to spread your eggs. Otherwise, you're leaving yourself very vulnerable. Because some people have built like an entire TikTok career and that's kind of all they do. And they're going to have that taken away overnight, potentially, if it all goes ahead. You know, all the hard work that they've put in and everything. And then what do? All right, I have $4,000. So I had a very, very profitable day. Because we actually bought a lot of food, but I still made $520 profit. So my sugar has had a little price change. Let's just adjust that while I'm thinking about it. I'll bring it down to $6 dues. Then, let's do the order that I have prepared earlier. And maybe we'll do a new product license pack as well. So let's just get this in the stock room so that Dimmy the first and second can keep working, making the big bucks. And I'm going to get a product pack. And I've never had this product pack before. So I'm pretty much, even though I'm level 28, when I lost my save file the first time, I was level 30 or 31, but we hadn't progressed as far in the game as I have this time. So this is kind of new territory now. Anything that we do from here on in is brand new, and I'm liking that. It's good. It's progress. Who'd have thought that we could have this much progress after losing our entire save file only a few days ago, last week. I bought too much cereal. I feel like there was loads of cereal in the stock room. Why weren't they stocking it? Get good at stocking. I'll do it myself. I'm mucking around with it. I've got 2 of them there as well. What the hell were they doing the whole time? The cheese as well. Cheese. And we'll buy the product pack and stock it and price it before we open. Otherwise, it's just chaos in here. Alright. Lovely. Now, what did cross my mind tonight as well. I did consider going live on both here and TikTok. What's the time? 9:45. Did cross my mind doing an hour on here. This is a little test one. The first one I've ever done. So I was thinking about doing an hour on here and then doing an hour over on the old Tickle Tack. We'll see. It wasn't too bad. I don't know. I woke up not really feeling it. I woke up not really feeling Monday. And it was just one of those days where I just felt like I was dragging my ass through it. You know what I mean? So I'm really glad that it's done. I hope you had a good one. I hope it was alright. But I'm really glad it's done. I had like a really bad case of the Sunday scaries last night for some reason. And I don't even know why. I don't even know what I thought was going to happen today. Oh, it's Lorelei! You are here! That's 2 people that have come over from TikTok. I am absolutely stunned and thankful. How are you, Lorelei? What's going on? It's so funny seeing these names over on a different platform, I swear. We're going to get ourselves a little product pack. Now, let's get Now, well, let's get this one. It's getting really expensive. I was just talking about that, Lorelei. This is my first ever YouTube vertical stream. It's kind of a test. I just wanted to see if it would all work because I had to build this in OBS, which is like the streaming software that I use, as opposed to just going live using TikTok software. So I really wanted to muck around with it tonight. But it's gone very well. It's gone really well. So I'm quite happy. So I might do an hour on here and an hour on there. You think Jay fell asleep? Oh, poor Jay. He's been staying up late watching too many TikToks. That's why. That's what I think it is. Now, let's buy our new products and figure out where they're going to go. I think I can afford them. Just. Only just. So, let's figure out where they're going to fit. I've never seen these products before. This is new. Let's turn the lights on as well. I don't like the lights being off. Now, we have some hot sauce. So, where would we put hot sauce? What makes sense for that? I don't really have anything saucy at the moment. We're not a very saucy store. We might put it... He had basketball training today. Oh, well, that makes sense. That makes sense completely. We're going to put it down here with the oil. And let's set the price on it before I forget. Let's have a little look at it. Market price $3.97. We'll just do $4. Nice rounded amounts. Beautiful. This is why I wanted to leave some space on my shelving. It's all coming together, my little plan here. Some mayonnaise. $10 for mayonnaise. My God. $10.30. Lovely. What else do we have? We've got some... Oh, we have some pizza. I think I might buy another freezer, but I can't afford one yet. But let's split the pizza types because I've got some already in here. Now, is this an empty box? Half empty box. Beautiful. Can I fit a whole side in? Oh, how good's that? Perfect. They are definitely harder, and I think this is a relatively new thing that they're doing as well. This style of stream is a relatively new thing for YouTube. So I definitely think it's going to take some time before people are kind of thinking about using it in that way. But it's good to be early. It's good to be early on these things, I think. It's good to not get complacent with whatever you're doing and sort of keep pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, I think. Always a good thing to do. Now we're going to go, we'll go $8.50. I do want another freezer, but I can't afford it yet. I've only got $50. Oh no, I've got ice cream. I can't put it anywhere. Oh, that's awkward. I'm going to have to let it melt for now. Hello, Julia. Welcome in to my first ever YouTube vertical stream. Oh yeah, well I was a bit coy. Well, I wasn't coy about it, but I was unsure about whether I was going to do it or not, Lorelei, because it really depended on... what the hell is this that I've got? It really depended on if I was going to get my software organized and if it was all going to work. So I didn't make a huge song and dance about it. I just wanted to make sure it was going to be all good. That's a freezer as well. These are 2 freezer products. I don't have a freezer for them. Oh no. We have some regular sauce as well. I want to move the... How can I get that flour? There's 1 packet of flour on there, and I'm finding that extremely annoying. Let's temporarily put flour on here. That's not how I'm going to have it in the long run, but we'll do it for now. At least it's in the right aisle then, isn't it? Put it over here. And I can make this shelf nice and clear for these new things that we're getting. It's all coming together now. I'm very, very pleased that you found it. Thank you to everyone that's come over from the other apps for this first stream. I appreciate you, and I know that it's a bit weird using something that you don't usually use in this way, so I really do appreciate you doing it. I get it. Alright, beautiful. So that's all of our new items, and we'll get that priced as well. We'll make that one $3.20. Now, we'll open the store. People are going to get kind of annoyed because they're going to want to buy the ice cream and the other product that I've got, but I afford a freezer because I'm broke now. And I can't afford really anything else. So we just need some people to come in and do some shopping. Let's load up an order that has steak and salmon and all the cheeses as well. Steak. Just one of each. It's too expensive. You can't stock up on these. It costs a fortune. And then once we've done this, we'll get a freezer as well. We want 8-pack eggs and we want regular milk too. Lovely. Oh no, regular milk. Regular, not long life. Then we'll go... that's probably fine. The freezer's okay. Not that I can afford a whole lot right now anyway. We're a bit broke. It's an expensive business, expanding, by the time you add it all up. The rest of it's looking pretty good. So maybe I'll just pop a freezer on there as well. Put a freezer on our little shopping list as well, and we're organised, aren't we? It's going to cost me $936 to buy all of that, so I've only got 50 bucks. We need to get cranking here. I want everyone rolling up their sleeves. Jimmy, Timmy, Dimmy, are you listening? And Dimmy the second. Alright. I'm really looking forward to customization. I am so sick of looking at these yellow walls. It's not the kind of yellow that I would choose. If I was going to have yellow, this is not the vibe. It's too yellow. It's almost like egg yolk. Yellow. Please get buying, people. A couple of people. Oh no, there's no pressure, honestly. Anyone that is in here, you don't have to do any heavy lifting. That's up to me. That's up to me, the streamer. It's definitely more, I do feel like anyone who is like half experienced with streaming should be able to carry a stream with 0 chats. You should be able to do it, talk, be engaging, and stream the same as you would whether there was no one or whether there was like 200 people. I think that you should do that. And it's one of the reasons why I don't have a viewer count on for any of my streams. So I never know how many people are actually in. And when the streams are quieter, there's no onus on anyone to chat more. You don't have to do that. You can just chill. Just chill. I'm going to share my musings with you either way. And it's completely up to you whether you feel like answering me or not. I'm just thinking out loud here. It is very yellow. How are you, Julia? How was the rest of your Monday? We can't change it yet. Customization is still on the way. I feel like they might do it in the next update. I think that a lot of people really want it. It'd be a cool thing too, because a lot of people are playing this game at the moment, and I think it would be nice for, as a content creator, to differentiate yours from everyone else's a little bit, so that when people are tuning in, they're not just seeing the same yellow supermarket over and over again. Do you know what I mean? Give it a bit of a vibe. Right, now, we need some more of that yellow oil as well. Have I got room to order it? No, we'll have to order it separately once I can afford this order. I feel like we don't have very many customers today. Where are they all? I've got new product lines. I should have asses in seats here. Asses in seats. My god. I guess one thing, when you're doing a quieter, when the chat's quieter, that's a good time to do your store reorganization. That's a good time to stand back and reorganize your shelves and your storage and have a good think about where you want things, because you've got a minute to think about it. When it gets hectic in chat, sometimes I forget what the heck I was even doing. You know, it's all go, keeping up with chat, and it's like, why am I running around with this box of milk? What was I doing with it? I have no idea. Alright, now let's put these through and let's install this new freezer. Let's get that done. Because I've got ice cream melting on the floor here. And something else that's probably going off as well, because that's supposed to be in the freezer. $9. Beep, 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 beep. Nice. What I think I'll do for the time being, though... What's the time now? I think what I'll do for the next few weeks at least is Monday night, I think I will do YouTube live and then TikTok after, or just YouTube, depending what's going on. I'll try and get into a little bit of a rhythm with this now that I know that it works fine. Alright, let's get our new products in there. I know, don't wake him up. Poor Jay. Don't wake him up if he's had a big day. You can just fill him in on anything that that happens. Alright. Now, we've got... What is this? Oh, it's crab sticks. I was trying to figure out what it was. They're crab sticks. They look gross, actually. I don't know. They don't look very good, do they? Alright, so we're going to put our maxi cone ice cream next to the crab sticks. Makes so much sense, doesn't it? I don't have the luxury of space right now. Don't buy it before I've priced it. You... Unbelievable. Alright, now we're going to store these out here so they get all melted. Nice. Melty ice cream. And some salmonella crab sticks to go with the salmonella chicken. Let's go. Now, let's just put this in here. We'll let them deal with the milk. I was trying to make a new area for the milk, but I don't know if I actually have done it yet. So let's serve some customers because they're getting a little bit... they look annoyed, but they looked annoyed when they came in. 69.10. The bread has run out as well. Jeez, that'd be expensive. That was an expensive shop. Wowee. Here you go. Look at all that sushi. Wow, word's getting out. 50, 75, 95 cents. We've run out of eggs as well. 87. How dare you? I need another 10, and then we want 5, 6, 7, 60 cents. Beautiful. Oh, he told you to wake him up. All right, we'll let you off then. We'll let you off. 91.50. Everyone's looking for their bread. $82. 72 done. Beep, 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 beep. And then we have our 28.30. Beautiful. Let's get some bread. Let's get some oil. And I'm sure I wanted something else. Eggs as well. I feel like we're constantly running out of eggs. I might need to get an extra packet of those, you know. Everyone wants the 8-pack eggs and not the other ones. Fussy. Do you know, I've been quite happy though. There was a really big glitch in this game recently where all the stockers and the customers were getting stuck on the shelves in the fridge. But I think they've sorted it for the most part because it's running really smooth now. I was playing the other night and it was driving me crazy because it was happening almost constantly. And I just felt like I couldn't progress. So annoying. Alright, so we've got some cheese here as well. I think we've got all the cheese at the front, actually. Do I? Yeah, I do. Cheese at the front. Lovely. And then we'll put salmon in there. Very good. Parmesan cheese in the front. Got a nice little system going, actually, considering that we've just expanded a product line. I feel like this is going very smoothly. I'm quite happy with it. I'll replace the bottled water with this one. And then we'll get our eggs stacked over here as well. Is that an 8-pack? Right. Good day. We had a good day. Alright, so what's the time now? So it's 10 o'clock. So we might make this our last day on YouTube Live with Supermarket Sim. I'll probably try and keep these streams to around about an hour-ish. It went really smooth, actually. It went really smoothly. Didn't have any glitches. The OBS worked really nicely in this format. It's all coming up Millhouse. I'm quite happy with it, actually. So thanks everyone for coming over and joining my first ever YouTube Live vertical. As I said, I will probably do these at least once a week. I'll probably do them on Monday nights. I might chuck a couple of other ones in as well. See if I can build up a little bit of something over here with this style of stream. I'm not going to do them at the expense of the TikToks. I'm going to run them all alongside each other and just try and hedge my bets a little bit, just in case the TikTok landscape changes a lot over the next few months. So, I've done a little save. I'm going to close out of this here. We're going to end stream over here shortly. Then I will go live on TikTok. So if you're on the TikTok app, you'll see me pop up in 4 or 5 minutes. It won't take me long to change over. Thank you, everyone. Lorelei, Rose, Jake, Julia. I think that's everyone. Oh, and Toothless, thank you for coming over and joining and having a little chit-chat over on the tube. I'm going to head over to TikTok and we'll do a quick little hour tickle-tackle and then continue our supermarket journey over there. So I will sign off from here. Anyone who's been watching and not chatting, thanks for joining. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you're notified about future lives as well. Thank you for being here, everyone. If I don't see you on TikTok, have a wonderful rest of your night. If I do, I'll see you shortly. It's good night, kind of, for now.